Sasol's stock is trading at multi-year lows today, and in fact it hasn't been this low since March of 2020 when the company got itself into a bit of a financial pickle, leading to a $2 billion asset sale to LyondellBasell and the departure of its two co-CEOs. So what is going on with Sasol? What's going on with the stock? And how come it's trading at such a low level? So back in 2020, the company instituted Sasol 2.0 as a program to cut costs, boost revenues, free up cash flow, make a whole bunch of improvements in the structure and business of the company. They've had some success. They've cut capex. They've freed up a bunch of cash flow. However, competitive and market headwinds, slowing demand in markets, have been pretty strong, particularly in the chemicals area. And so I guess the stock price has reflected that over the past few years. So the business has three key segments. Those are South Africa Energy and Chemicals, International Chemicals, and Future Focus, which I think is mainly Fischer-Tropsch for things like fuels. So with respect to International Chemicals, which is our main interest, right, as surfactant people, is that International Chemicals business up for sale? Maybe it is. Right now, it's kind of structured as a standalone entity, a wholly owned kind of separate entity within Sasol. In a recent interview, the CEO Simon Baloyi said, and I quote, regarding the chemicals business, he says, "In the future, at the peak of the chemicals market, it's going to give us lots and lots of strategic options to create shareholder value, where you can have an option to either list it by itself, right, do an IPO, or you can merge it with someone else." So I think that's pretty clear. The idea is on the table. Let's see what happens in the coming months or years. So what do I think? In a recent investor presentation, the company says Sasol has the world's broadest, diverse alcohol and surfactant portfolio. And they are absolutely right when you think about it. They're making normal paraffins, LAB, linear and branched alcohols, oleochemical alcohols, petrochemical, even some from coal. In South Africa, using Fischer-Tropsch, they're doing ethoxylation and sulfonation. They've got ethylene, they've got ethylene oxide. It's an incredibly broad portfolio and fairly strong from an international footprint perspective. I'll also say that the management is top-notch. I've learned a lot over the past few decades just talking to Sasol people about their business and about their product portfolio. So maybe this is the way to unlock full value again from this incredible set of assets. You know, an IPO, combination, a merger, maybe a merger with another giant. Pre-IPO, I'm thinking of something like an Indovinya. That would be an incredible combination. Maybe some antitrust issues. I'd have to take a detailed look at that. Maybe they should go through a PE boot camp, right? Private equity boot camp with a Bain or a Carlyle or someone like that. Time will tell. As I said, the matter is on the table. The CEO says there's no hurry. That's exactly the right thing to say. Let's see what happens in the coming months and years. This has been my own personal opinion, drawn from public filings and news articles. If you agree or disagree, I'd love to hear from you, especially if you work at Sasol. So thanks again, as always, for listening. It's been a pleasure.